Nigerian army reveals what terrorists can use fertilizer to do. The fight against BH insurgency and other forms of terrorism such as those carried out by armed bandits is becoming a successful one by the day. Recently, according to a news report, the Nigerian army successfully killed 64 BH insurgents. However, they revealed in their same report that the BH insurgents and other terrorists can use fertilizer as a component to fabricate explosives, which they use to carry out their mischievous act. According to Major General John Eneche, although fertilizer is used for agricultural purposes, they can be obtained by the BH insurgents and other terrorists through several means and used in making or fabricating explosive because of the ammonium nitrate that is contained in the fertilizer. General Eneche also warned against illegal acquisition of fertilizer, as he explained that while they are basically for agricultural purposes, the possibility of it being acquired by criminal gangs, terrorists, and militants for sinister purposes cannot be disregarded. This, according to him, is because fertilizers remain a potential component for fabrication of explosives owing to its content of ammonium nitrate. Hence, to tackle this issue, the Nigerian army has decided to warn or caution Nigerians against illegal acquisition of fertilizer because this criminal can obtain them and use them to fabricate explosives. I believe that the fight against the BH and the banditry is a collective effort from both army and Nigerians. As the army has rightly warned, in my opinion, I believe that if Nigerians stop buying fertilizer illegally, it will enable the army to track down illegal dealers as potential suppliers of BH and other terrorists and deal with them appropriately. I think the Nigerian army is, waking up. They are waking up. The fact that they can even discover that fertilizer is being used by the BH, and it is because it contains ammonium nitrate, and they use it to fabricate explosive. You can imagine, how did they even discover this? Well, anything can happen. Anybody can discover anything. Well, fertilizer is supposed to be something used by the farmers for growth of their products, of their farm products in the farm, on the farmland. For agricultural purposes, they look at what army has just discovered. They have discovered what these people can use it to do. I think the armies are waking up. They are waking up. They are doing something. They want to do something about what is going on in the country. Major General Onoche also said that, Major General John Onoche also said that the military and other security agencies have continued their major operation across the country with renewed vigor. This was achieved during the airstrikes executed on the location after the BHT were spotted in a compound concealed in a dense vegetation of the location. He said The location we served as hideout and used by the terrorists to coordinate their nefarious activities were taken out as the Nigerian Air Force attack aircraft took turn in engaging the targets. During the airstrikes, several terrorists were also neutralized. That is what Nigeria wants. That is what they want to see. That is what they are looking for. That is how to fight these people. Do you think if they have been fighting it like this, they wouldn't have conquered them? At a point, they feel like, being weak. They feel like they are weak. They feel like they are not interested again anymore. At some point, they wake up again. And this is what Nigerians want. This is what they want to be seen. Then it will make everybody believe that the Nigerian army are really working. It will make everybody believe that Nigerian army are not just sleeping, but they are working endlessly. They are working and they are not tired. He also said that he also warned against illegal acquisition of fertilizer. Yes, people should not acquire fertilizer anyhow any longer. They should, know what they want to use this thing for, so that when these people acquire fertilizer, they will be able to the government will be able to trace them and go after them. If you are not buying fertilizer from the appropriate place, and anybody sees you with fertilizer and you cannot give evidence of where you bought it, then they can easily get these people. That is what they want. That is what General Onoche is trying to say. That is what he's trying to do. That is what he said that the army are trying to do. This, according to him, is because fertilizer has remained the potential component for the fabrication of explosive owing to its content of ammonium nitrate. Okay, they use this they use this fertilizer to to fabricate explosive because of the ammonium nitrate. These people are just evil. This fertilizer is supposed to give increase to farm produce. It's supposed to give a good look to farm produce. But what do we have today? I hope I hope the government will not stop buying fertilizer or getting fertilizer for the farmers, or even the the produce of fertilizer. I hope they will not stop producing, because these people have really turned it to another thing. They have turned it to something else. They have turned it to what people do. They have turned it to use and using it against the people. Well, let's see what you want to say about what is going on, and about what the army have discovered from the terrorists, among what they are using in the in their own in their own way of terrorizing people, in their own way of fighting, well, in their own way of killings. Let's know how you feel and what you think can be done again. Thank you for listening. I will see you on the other news. Bye for now.